Hi there, my name is Erica Koch, and this is my little storybook of my ethical foundations. So, this is my roadmap of developing my ethical foundations throughout the course. So, in the beginning, I really wasn't sure what my ethical foundations were, and I really didn't know how to develop my ethical foundations. So, I feel like I was definitely starting off the beginning of a journey, and so here we go. So, when we were asked to respond to the ethicist module one, it was about how the father-in-law would get really upset whenever we would leave the place he was staying. And so I really had a hard time with the situation, and these words came to mind. So in the beginning of this, I thought of honesty and loyalty, overall my gut feeling, my upbringing, Kohlberg, and fear. So honesty and loyalty, I wasn't sure why, but these things really stuck out to me. My upbringing had something to do with it, I think, just because I was taught not to lie. So I would just try to work around lying to my relative by just saying, like, oh, I'll try to come tomorrow, or we'll see, or something that maybe bent the truth a little bit, but didn't put me into a situation where I thought I was lying. And then my just that went along with my gut feeling also. So my gut feeling was just to try to be honest all the time. I think most of that came down to the fear, maybe fear of people thinking down on me since I was lying to my relative just to make things quick and easy. And also I just had fear that just in case my relative remembered that I was going to come and I didn't come, I'm going to feel really awful about that. So these were the things that I had to begin with, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to develop these into my ethical foundation, which led me to this. So what is going on, and what am I going to do with it? So I felt like I was maybe moving forward in the journey a little bit, but I wasn't sure where. So throughout the course, I learned that the virtue approach is kind of what I was thinking. That honesty and loyalty are definitely two virtues that Rachel's and Rachel's talks about. And then Rachel's and Rachel's talk about how virtues are traits of characters manifested in habitual action. So the virtue of honesty, for example, is not possessed by someone who tells the truth only occasionally or only when it benefits her. The honest person is truthful as a matter of course. Her actions spring from a firm and unchangeable character. So Rachel's and Rachel's looked at Aristotle for that definition, and I really thought that matched with me. And so Kohlberg, in the beginning, I really felt like I was at the pre-conventional stage that I kind of looked to other people to tell me what to do. So throughout the course, even though it's been hard for me, I feel like I've been taking more responsibility and more decision making for my own personal values and ethics. And then also I was introduced to the utilitarian approach, which kind of made sense in a way that if something like that didn't work, then I would just do something to make people happy. And I think that's kind of what the utilitarian approach is about. So these values kind of remained intact, my honesty and loyalty. And I also learned about happiness and kind of what that means, and maybe what I have to do to keep everyone happy. So these two words definitely stuck with me, but I actually was able to come up with a name for these concepts. So because of that, I feel like I was able to move up a little bit in my ethical foundation. I was able to put kind of a name with the face, if you will, and really learn about what I believe and why. So I know that the journey is not over. And so my journey of